Hello and welcome to Surviving Mars with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are all well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. Right, this is a first look for the channel. I've already delved into this game and had a bit of a poke around just to get my head around how this all works and everything else. I got this, and when I got this, I got a 10% discount on Surviving Aftermath. So I bought both the games at the same time because they're both by the same developer. So that's how it worked out for me. What the plan is in this episode, I'm just going to do the tutorial and try and crack through as much of the tutorial as I can, just so you guys can get an insight of how the game works and how the gameplay is, everything else, rather than me dumping into my game that I've already started and everything else. And that is the plan. I don't know how much I'm going to cover in this half hour. I'll cover as much as I can. I'll go through everything. So that's for this game, of this first look. Again, depending on how long, depending on how much of the tutorial I'll actually get done.
Welcome to Mars. Hints such as this one will appear throughout the training process, giving useful information on how to advance in your current tasks.
Okay.
You need to master the camera controls and familiarize yourself with the terrain around the prospective colony site.
Right, so it's WASD to go around, or alternatively, and middle mouse button to zoom in and out.
Now it's time to
and you
land
can point the
your
mouse
first
from
rocket.
side of the screen as well to move you around.
With the rocket selected, designate a landing site on the
Okay.
indicated location.
Here it comes. Give it that hint. And this is where I like this the most. If you zoom in, look little drones. Sending the drones.
And we have touchdown. The rocket has landed on Mars.
I like these little guys. I think they're cool. It's like a little army of little robots. And I kind of feel sorry for them. And you'll see why in a bit. Because they have to do so much work. And they literally just do all the work for the colony. And I just like, oh god. Right, so open up the buildings menu and storage and that one and metals deposits. And they go around collecting. Thing is, they do this in a tutorial, but you don't necessarily they don't do this in real game.
Our rocket carries valuable resources that will be essential for the construction and maintenance of the colony. Initially, it's best to designate a universal depot, so the drones have a place to store them.
So, we build one of them now. I like to keep it all together. You don't have to, but
Along with metals, concrete is the other vital basic construction resource.
so you have to build one of them bad boys as well. It's going to ask me to build one in a minute, I suspect. So open that and go to that. What I'll tell you what these are. That's for sort of stuff like. Well, I'll go through the list. It's a drone hub, charger, sensor tower, launch pad, shuttle hub, which you don't get that in the main game. You have to research it, and it's a lot later you get that. Same with this one and this one. Oh no, I think you get that one. You get the tunnels, but you don't get that surface reactor. Say surface reactor, surface heater. You don't get that. You have to advance a lot in that. Let's slow the game down a bit. So go into buildings and then go concrete extractor, and then just it's telling us to place it this way. So I'm rotate it so it is facing that way. See, now I did when I built my game, I had that facing the wrong way. I had it.
Well done. Now observe how the drones will carry all the resources to the site, and then construct the concrete extractor.
My game, I had it placed on here, digging out that way. Well, I could always demolish it and then rebuild it a bit later on once it's sort of like gorged out a hole or whatever. Not it matters, I've got loads more concrete extractors which I can utilise around the map, so my game anyway. Let's speed it up a bit, so let's go a bit quicker than that still. There it goes, and it's built. It needs
Like
power.
most buildings, the concrete
Yep.
extractor needs power in order to operate.
A bugbear
Having
is
a
power.
reliable electrical grid and supply is essential for the success of the colony.
Yeah, it's essential, most essential. Right, so let's go to buildings again because it's asking me to do that. Let's go to electricity. This is where your power points are, and it's telling me to build one of them, and I shall put it just beside it, just for now. Again, the tutorial's only you're not gonna be on here for long. Let's fast forward again, let them build that up, and it starts going.
Waste rock is a byproduct of all extractors and is best stored at designated locations. This way you can ensure that it will not be in the way of
Yep.
future construction.
Resources
Yep,
are
I
low.
know. Right, so now it's asking me, let's go back to that sort of speed, and then it's asking me to build concrete storage. Again, I can put that anywhere I like. I'll put it towards here with the others. See how long that thing is? It's huge. Look. It kind of spools it out and reels it out. So I've got mine in the wrong place on my map. I had it sort of like over here, and it's kind of digging out this bit. Not that it matters. Like I say, there's quite a lot of ore there. Right, what should we do now? What was I asking to do? Create. Oh yeah, got to create a storage place for the stones. It's not telling me where to put them, but you want to put them sort of like not massive distance away from wherever, but you want to put it so wherever you put it, you want to put it so it's out of the way of where you want to build.
Drones will pick pending tasks on their own within the range of the drone controllers they are assigned to.
Drone hub, yep. So in here again, there's the drone hub. Is it going to tell me where to build it, or is it just going to... I want to build it sort of like where that spaceship is, because that's sort of like the hub at the moment. So I'll build it there. And again, that's going to need power, so I'm going to have to get a power cable from here and then connect it to that. I've probably just jumped a bit of the tutorial there, but
Drones run on batteries that have to be recharged periodically.
recharge station. Okay, so build again, and then into that one, and then recharge station. Again, you can put it anywhere. The drone hub actually has 2 recharge stations on it. I'm just going to put it here for now. Again, you can put them sort of anywhere in place of sort of like nearby anything that's you're going to need drones.
Maintaining a steady supply chain between Earth and Mars is essential, especially during the early colonization stages.
You don't get that in the base game either. You have to research that, and it takes a while to get there. Moisture adapter, where it doesn't necessarily want me to put it in a specific place. I'm going to just put it over here. They're quite good if you've got no water sources around you, but it's better if you get a water extractor going, because it's more efficient. Again, I'm going to need power cables to that, so oops. I'll show you what you do with that in a second. Actually, I'll show you what you do with that now. If you go click out, you can actually it won't let me do it because it's locked out, but once you get to a certain point in this tutorial, it'll allow you to sort of start scanning the sectors. What I need is power. Yeah. What? Okay. Why is it asking? I need power. That's what I need. Because otherwise it won't work. I don't know if that's going to be enough to provide power for both of them or not, but I can always put another static generator. Yeah, I know. Right, so build menu, and I'll put that close by that. What am I building again? Hang on, I'm just figure out what building. Oh, fuel refilling. Oh yeah, so it doesn't really matter as long as there's a pipe going to the again, that's not unlocked straight away either, you have to research that. And it doesn't tell you that straight in the game. I guess there's ways and means you could potentially sort of like get it so all the tech's unlocked already, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really delved into the game that much, so I'm just going to connect a cable to that. And then that's going to need a pipe from... Didn't want to do that.
We don't have sufficient power for all the buildings in the colony.
Right, okay. Well, let me now build a solar panel. Nope. So I'm going to have to build yet another one of these. You only get limited amount of these as well to build. Yeah, -9, so...
A system of pipes is used to deliver resources such as water and air where they are needed.
You can actually, I don't know if it's going to let me use this option or not. Where is that power? You can actually open these out, and then they generate more power. I think it burns them out though, so you've just got to be mindful of that. I'm not entirely sure by what happens if you have it open for too long, too longer generations. So I prefer using solar panels. Right, pipe work, water pipe, and then you can connect. This is where it gets a bit fiddly. You got to kind of like work your way around the. You can't just draw straight lines over. It has to sort of like click it in a certain way, and Otherwise you get obstructed buildings. And that should now start.
Fuel
Yeah.
production is now underway, and the drones will begin to deliver the fuel to the
Or
rocket.
alternatively, what you could do, if it allow me, you can actually build another storage unit. Where are they? There. Fuel depot. I won't let me build it. It's locked out. In the main game, you can actually do that again. Alright, wait for the fuel refinery. Yeah, so it's going to take a while, so I'll put it on super speed for them to actually do that. It is producing oil.
Resources
Yeah,
are
no.
low.
And now they just go back and forth. I'll slow it down so you guys can watch them carrying. Can you find one carrying one back? That one's just stood there. There's one. Look, he's going up. He's got a little symbol on his head that he's carrying fuel. I really do like the drones. I think they're cool. The teeny tiny little things, I feel so sorry for them. Right, back to fast forward again, because otherwise we're taking too long just watching the game tick over. This is how you complete this mission. It's a bit... I'd say a lot of the tutorials are a bit like this. You kind of... It doesn't go, oh well done, you've done it, and then just complete. You actually have to complete the actual mission. I wonder if the rocket's ready. Yeah, it looks like it is, so... Off it goes. Problem is, now the rocket's gone... Oh no, we've got a drone hub in. If you didn't have a drone hub, all the robots go, don't die.
Congratulations. You have finished the first tutorial.
But they kind of have no one to communicate to them. Kind of don't know what to do next. They all just sit there with like an exclamation mark on their head. Rovers. Not as in the car. Right, so now it's sort of like... It's progressed on a little bit, so now you've got rover. You do actually get them when you unlock the game. Well, when you first go into the game, you have a rover. You can get more rovers as well, but... Did I click the right thing? No, I don't want transport. I want a explorer. Getting fast forward a bit. Well, I have. Hang on. What vehicle does it want me to select? Does it want me to select the other one? That one. Try that one. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So, it's going to now tell me to set up a... it's actually going to tell me to gather some fuel. So it's going to tell me to gather that. Load resource. Fuel. You see it loading itself up? Again, that's like a big robot truck. It is full. And then unload there. And he should now just go scooting across the map with his payload of fuel. 'Cause... 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 ' And then you just dump it there, and the little drones by the ship are then load it onto the ship for you. There we go. Let them go. Little guys going up and down. I do like this game a lot. It is quite nice. It's been out for a while. It's not a new game by any stretch of the imagination. See, if you look, you can even see the little monitors. If I try and rotate that, I've just spotted that. There's little monitors inside the ship. There, look. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little detail. You can't, the curtains aren't moving, but I can live with that. You're not constantly looking at that. Just that there alone is quite cool. It's such a nice game though, because everything is well detailed, like the robot's well detailed, and you don't often necessarily see it because you're constantly looking at a game from this sort of level. You're not going close up to the droids unless you've got nothing else to do. Let's launch the rocket and watch it go. Off it goes. Whee! Up and away. Oh, here we go. See, now it's telling me that those drones... See, this is what I was on about earlier, about drones all looking sad because they've lost their rocket, and they're like, where's my rocket? Don't know what to do. So what you can do is you can actually drag and grab them like that, and then if you press reassign, and then assign them to that, and then they should just waddle over to that new base. So now it's going to tell me to get that, and it's going to tell me to gather that. And he'll come over and he'll beam it up into the back of his truck. Watch. Buzz. He's getting dirty. Look, he's got all dirty. He's got sand on him now. I think that's while he's working he gets dirty. Once he stops working, no, he still stays dirty. Okay, yep. So what you can do is, this is where if you want to sort of like branch out, if you do this, and it'll tell me where, hopefully it'll tell me where to go up here, yeah. It'll tell me expand. Yeah, so I have to collect that, then collect all, and then, or was it the other way round? Oh, hang on. No, I've got to do it the other way round. So, got to go that, and then collect all, and then place it down here. I don't think I got him to do that. I have to do it again. Or is he? No, hang on, do him again. Do it again, so there. All. Sometimes I mix up my right and left clicker, believe it or not, and that's it. And then he doesn't then automatically, you have to escape to then click off him. If you click or right or left, you just then obeys your last command. That's where I get a bit confused, that's what I mean. So here now, just go and rob these guys blind of all their materials. And then here to start dumping it off up there. Yeah. You have to get the mobile drone controller involved now. So select him, tell him to come over here. He should be heading his way over now. Look, there he is. Okay. You don't necessarily have to have this sensor tower away from your base. You can actually have it next to your base. This is just for example purposes. So build a sensor tower. Yep. Over here. Yep. And these little drones just run off him. He's the main controller, and he'll control those little drones within a certain radius. I think it's that sort of radius of the. So you can actually get them, as long as they've got resources within that radius, they'll do whatever tasks are needed. So he's built that. So now we need to build, I think, a power module, probably, to get that running. Oh, it needs power. So yep, need power to power it. So it's not going to let me build. So I'm going to build this on top of it. They're quite handy because if you want to sort of like build up a load of static stuff, you can. But they just don't have a great deal of power. Yeah, this is what I was on about earlier. So now I've built that, I can now zoom out. Yep. So now I'm gonna. It's telling me which one's to scan. So tell it it's that one. Yeah. You can get up to 9, I think. Yeah, no more than 9. And then you just zoom back in. You can just toggle in and out of this. You don't have to zoom. If I get the Explorer draw, it's going to have to... There you go. Anomaly found, yeah. Right, so ask the Explorer. He's the guy that comes and looks at stuff. So you can get him to go and scan anomalies. Stuff that they don't know what it is, and they think, right, what's that? Let's go and check it out. That's when they send in this guy to go and scan it, and they zap it with something. His little zap ray, whatever it is, scanning ray, and they find out what it actually is. Takes him a little time to do that. Once he does, yeah. So you gain extra stuff on research. So it's now going into the research side of it. See, this is all unlocked. See, this is all unlocked here, but when you first start off, you actually have to research. Actually, no, it's not all unlocked. You have to research this. So yeah, you can queue more stuff, and the more you research, the more it unlocks more stuff. So I'm going to get it to just research all that while we're waiting. It probably won't let me. There we go. Mission complete. Yeah. Little rovers make the drones look teeny tiny. Right. This is going to teach us how to do some repairs, but cool. But I'll leave it at that because I can see it's already coming up to half hour into the game. Sorry I've got not much done, but it's one of those sort of games that it does make you do that. But I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this first look. I'll go back to the menu. I don't know if I can save this as a game, but I'll go back to the menu. But if you did enjoy it, again, guys and girls, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. Leave comments down below either way, so then at least know how to improve in the future. And if you're new to my channel and receive future episodes of this, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you know anyone else that may also enjoy this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. Helps me out a lot, and I don't mind just sharing. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.